What influences did your parents have on your life?
Um, my mom was a very strong woman. She sacrificed her life for her children. Um, and that taught me to be strong and flexible to changes that life brought me.
Okay. What is your best memory of your childhood? What is your worst?
Mm, my worst is probably easier because it was just one uh, that I had with my mom because I had lied to her about money I had lost. She punished me by hitting me on my mouth when I was about maybe 9, 10 years old. My lips swelled so bad that I looked like a monkey. Um, and I was so ashamed to go to school, but she forced me to go so that uh, that was to learn not to lie anymore. And that really did it. And my best memories, I don't know, I have a lot of good memories that includes my mom. Um, there were lots of trips that were with her. She was a good friend. Yeah, there were lots of good memories with her. So I can't count just one and describe that.
What was growing up like for you?
As I said, lots of fun, lots of short trips, things we did as a family together, but there were hard times too. Um, three older brothers, two older sisters, and each one of them wanted to show off that they were older, so lots of chores that I had to do.
Um, as a child, what did you think your life would be like when you were older?
Um, always wanted to have a family, wanted to have children, um, but I never thought I would come to United States and have a family.
How would you describe yourself as a child?
I was a tomboy, very reckless and energetic. Um, I beat up boys. I played games boy would play, and I beat them at their own games.
What brought you to the United States?
Hmm. Uh, After the revolution in Iran, uh, life became tough. So that we had lot to uh, lot we had to stand in lines and use coupons to get food. And once the Iran-Iraq war started, it was even worse and it was dangerous. My mom and older brothers decided it was time to get out of the country. And although it was very hard uh, to get out of the border as a family, we did go to Turkey first and lived there for 2.5 years before coming to United States.
Uh, what was your first job when you came to America?
Mm, since I didn't know any English, I worked as a housekeeper in a hotel while I was going to school for ESL.
How did you meet your husband?
A friend introduced us.
How has being a parent changed you?
Mm. It makes you feel more mature, being responsible for another person. You start experiencing new things as your child grows up.
Um, when did you first know you wanted to become a nurse?
Even as a child, I loved taking care of people. And when I grew up, since there was no opportunity in Iran after the revolution for me to become a nurse, I gave up the idea. But when we came to United States, uh, with hard work while having a family, I did study to become a nurse and worked until I became so ill that I couldn't work anymore.
What lessons has your life taught you? Has your work life taught you?
Mhm. As an emergency room nurse, uh, guess you learn to be strong and be able to cope with a lot of tragedies and deaths. Um, and that helped me um, to be able to be flexible, um, strong, and cope uh, with my mom's loss, as well as other illnesses in the family, and even my own illness.
Can you tell me about your illness?
Uh, mm, about 2 years ago, um, I became so fatigued that I was not able to go back to work, and I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease um, that I have to be infused with medication every so often um, to be able to live.
Um, do you look at life differently now than before you were diagnosed?
Hmm. Of course, you take things for granted when you're healthy, which you will value those things when you're ill greatly.
Um, what are the most important things you have learned in life?
Hmm. Life will take you wherever it wants you, no matter what you plan ahead of time, and it will make you change physically and mentally. So you become almost like a different person.
Okay. How do you want to be remembered?
Hmm. A loving mom, a loyal wife, a caring person, and truthful to life.